Hello and welcome back to Inversion Addicts. Today we're going to be continuing our History and Future series by taking a look at Nick Streak over at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So let's get into it. Nick Streak originally opened to the public in 1933 and was designed by the same chap that designed the Big Dipper, Charles Page. Now compared to how Nick Streak stands today in all its Nickelodeon orangey goodness, the coaster would have been quite unrecognisable back in '33 when it was known as Roller Coaster. The classic coaster originally donned an all-white paint job with some cool red Art Deco style trains. The ride was completely rethemed in 2011 to fit in with the retheming of Beaver Creek over to Nickelodeon land. As you've all probably seen by now, the coaster now stands with a bright orange paint job, which personally I'm not a huge fan of, but I am a fan of the updated trains that were added to fit in with the Nickelodeon theming. It's also well known amongst enthusiasts that Nick Streak, formerly Roller Coaster, was actually built following the closure of the Velvet Coaster in 1932. The roller coaster actually utilised some larger parts of the Velvet Coaster, including the original lift hill and some of the old support structure. Now, as much as Nick is located in the children's area at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, for me it's one of the best woodies in the park. It's a much smoother ride than Grand National, and for me it packs quite a punch considering it's a family-based coaster. So with that being said, I feel like as ever, it's only right to look into the future of this absolute classic at the Pleasure Beach. Now, if you haven't already, go and check out the history and future of the Big Dipper and the Grand National videos that are on the channel currently, where we'll discuss some fantastic ways to maintain these classic wooden roller coasters. But for me, and you're gonna have to hear me out here, if there's ever been and ever will be a roller coaster at the Pleasure Beach that's ripe for the Iron Horse treatment, you have to agree with me, it's Nick Streak. Okay, hear me out. Not only is this classic woodie already painted bright orange, it's had a huge retheme in its time, which bear in mind isn't going to last forever, and I feel what is a fantastic ride could be made one of the greatest in the country. Now I understand that I'm starting to sound like a broken record, and yes, I want an RMC in the UK. Who doesn't? But let's be honest, out of all the classic woodies, with all the heritage in the park, I personally see the bright orange coaster in the corner as the most likely candidate for future improvements, preferably from our friendly neighbourhood, hybrid coaster manufacturer, Rocky Mountain Construction. Now as ever, these are just my opinions and I'd love to hear yours. Where do you stand on Nick Streak? Are you with me? Do you see it as the most likely candidate for an RMC? Or are you happy to ride along on the big silly orange woodie? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. My name's Lee from Inversion Addicts, and until next time, take care.